All right, everybody, buckle up. We're about to dig deep into something pretty cool today.
Definitely cool.
We're talking about how the construction industry is using data to solve a really tough problem. You ready for this?
Always.
Finding and keeping skilled workers. It's a huge issue, right?
Absolutely. A major headache for the entire industry.
Yeah, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Exactly. And it's not just finding them, it's keeping them around.
That's the real challenge, for sure.
For sure.
But that's what we're diving into today. We've got some really interesting research here.
Fascinating stuff.
It shows how companies are using data to completely change the game when it comes to recruitment and retention.
It's like Moneyball, but for construction, right?
Exactly. Using data to build the perfect team. And get this.
Okay, I'm listening.
Did you know that every construction project creates mountains of data? I'm not just talking blueprints and plans.
Oh, it's way more than that.
Way more. We're talking performance records, timelines, safety data, even hiring decisions.
All that juicy stuff.
All of it. And it's a gold mine.
Absolutely.
Companies are using this data to figure out what makes a successful worker, find those people, and keep them happy.
It's amazing what you can do with the right data.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's especially important right now.
Why is that?
Because, let's be honest, the construction industry is facing a massive shortage of skilled workers.
It's no secret. Everyone's feeling the pinch.
It's a huge problem. Projects get delayed, costs go up, and it's a mad dash to find the right people.
Yep, and it can put a real strain on businesses.
So how is data changing this whole scenario?
Well, the cool thing is that companies are going beyond just looking at resumes and applications.
So it's not just about what's on paper anymore.
Not at all. They're digging deeper, looking at data from interviews, performance reviews, even pulling information from completed projects.
So they're building a more complete picture of what makes a good worker, right?
Exactly. They're analyzing project completion rates, safety records, how well someone works on a team, all sorts of things.
It's like they're creating a recipe for success, right?
That's a great way to put it. And it's all based on real data, not just gut feelings.
And this data, where does it come from? How are they getting it?
Well, e-recruitment platforms are a big part of it.
You mean those online job boards?
Yeah, but there's so much more than that now. They're becoming these really sophisticated tools for gathering and analyzing candidate data.
So they're helping companies sift through all the applicants and find the best matches.
Exactly. They can use the data to screen candidates more efficiently, look for specific skills or experience.
And wouldn't this be especially useful for finding people with those really specialized skills that are in such high demand right now?
Absolutely. Imagine being able to predict which skills will be most needed in the future.
That would be amazing. Like having a crystal ball for the construction industry.
It kind of is. Companies could start training programs, target their recruitment efforts, all based on data.
So they'd be ahead of the game, ready to meet those future demands.
Exactly. And we're even seeing AI being used to analyze on-site footage to improve safety protocols, which can also feed into this data ecosystem.
It's amazing how this technology is changing everything. So we've talked about finding people, but what about keeping them around?
Right. Retention, that's crucial too. That's where this whole thing gets even more interesting.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so as companies gather more and more data through these e-recruitment platforms, they can start to build out a really comprehensive trade CRM.
A trade CRM. What's that?
It's like a customer relationship management system, but specifically for the construction industry.
So it's like a database of all their workers.
More than that, it's like a digital profile for each worker, their skills, experience, preferences, everything.
So they know everything about their workforce all in one place.
Exactly. And over time, the CRM becomes incredibly valuable because the data gets richer and richer.
Okay, I'm starting to see where this is going. What happens when you have all that data?
That's where the real magic happens. AI and analytics can come in and unlock incredible insights.
Like what? What kind of insights?
Well, imagine being able to predict skills shortages years in advance, identify emerging technologies that will require new training programs.
That would be a game changer. No more scrambling to catch up.
Exactly. And they could even use the data to personalize career development plans for individual workers.
So it's not just about the company, it's about helping workers grow too.
Absolutely. It's about creating a more supportive and engaging work environment where people feel valued.
That makes so much sense. If you know what motivates your employees, what their goals are, you can create a much better workplace.
Exactly. It's all about using data to create a win-win situation for both the company and the workers.
It's really cool to see how this is all coming together.
Right.
And it seems like companies like Cinchi.me are really at the forefront of this movement.
They're doing great work. They're giving construction companies the tools they need to build this digital ecosystem.
And it's not just about the technology, is it? It's about changing the whole mindset of the industry.
Exactly. Moving towards a more strategic, data-informed approach to managing their workforce.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's something for everyone listening to think about.
I'm ready.
If data can be used to create a safer, more efficient, and more fulfilling work experience in construction, what are the possibilities in other industries? The potential is huge, right?
Absolutely. It's just the beginning.
And it all starts with embracing the power of data.
Couldn't agree more. Data is the key to unlocking so much potential in every industry.
Well said. That's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. Until next time.
See you next time.